Today I want to talk to you about something related to metaprograms. So if you've never heard the term metaprogram, or you've never seen Tony Robbins, for instance, a metaprogram is the way we process information and decisions. So it's almost a way of thinking about thinking or a decision about decisions. Meta, by the way, means beyond. So we're going higher level for our thinking. There's many meta programs that we use to process the world, and the reason why I'm telling you this is reality is subjective, meaning two people can see the same event or hear the same information, but it will never be processed, seen, or understood the same way by both people. And one of the ways we dig into people's thinking and their motivations is analyzing what's called meta programs. And so one of my favorite meta programs that I want to talk to you about today is called Motivation Direction. Now, I don't know if you've heard the analogy of the carrot and the stick, but if you've got a rabbit running around or a horse, I think it's a horse, you can motivate them two ways. You can put a carrot in front of their nose and have them walk after it because they want to eat the carrot, or you can take the stick and crack them on the butt. Now, the challenge with this is not everybody is motivated the same way. And so some people are carrot motivated, which I'll get into in a minute, and some people are stick motivated. So today's meta program, by the way, is called, I'm going to write it over here actually, because I'm going to draw a grid. So it's Motivation Direction. And I'm going to draw a line here to split these two up. Now, some people are what's called towards, and other people are away. So there's two motivation directions. There's towards. Usually towards means you're running something positive or a goal or definitive. Example, I would like to make $1 million in the next 3 years. That's a towards goal. It's something positive you're going after. Away is almost the opposite. It's instead of going towards something, you're running away from something you don't want. So an example of this is, I don't want to be broke, or I don't want to gain weight. And the way to figure this out, this is powerful, by the way, because if you're ever dealing with people or teaching people or even learning more about yourself, this is a powerful insight into what motivates people, including yourself. And so the way you figure this out is you ask what's called an elicitation question. And the question is, what's important to you? I'm going to do a little note divider here about X. So X could be financial motivations, it could be relationship, it could be goals, or just general concepts. So if somebody comes up to you and says, I want to make a change in my life. Say, I want to get a new job. If you want to figure out their motivation direction, you ask them a question. It doesn't have to be this exact question, but this is a guide of what's important to you about getting a new job. And so the person's either going to say something like, I want to make more money, or I want to expand my career horizons. That's a towards. But if they say something like, I'm tired of my old job, or I don't want a boss that micromanages me, that's away. The key words, by the way, for away are don't, or not, don't and not. So instead of telling you, in fact, we can draw a line here, wants. So we could separate the words here. This is definitive. This is what they don't want. And a better way to look at this is pleasure versus pain. So a towards person is going towards some sort of pleasure. They're goals driven. An away person escapes pain. So if you've ever heard the term escape and arrival, and if not, I'll introduce it to you. Escape and arrival means in their current life, they want to just make an escape like you see in the movies. And when they resurface, they want one thing. They want to be rid of this. They want no more pain. The motivation and pleasure and goals isn't as powerful for an away person as eliminating or even reducing pain. And this is why you see with health and fitness, why it's so challenging to get people to follow a diet or exercise instead of take a pill to reduce pain. So if somebody says, hey, my feet hurt and they're really heavy, the obvious answer is if you cut weight, there's going to be less pressure on your feet. But what's for away people, what do they want? Take my pain away right now. What do they do that with? Aspirin, painkillers, alcohol, things like that. And so this is powerful because if you ask this question, the person will reveal their motivation direction to you. And if you see at the top here, I've added 2 prime examples of a carrot or a stick person, towards or away. Les Brown is a very famous motivational speaker. And most if not all of his messaging is positive. It's towards a goal. What do you want in life? Though he cuts even more into this, and he says, what do you want in life? And I've seen people give away answers, and he tries to tilt them towards, if you don't want X, then what is the opposite? What do you want? And the stick version, one of the best examples of this is in the movie Moneyball. I don't know if you've seen Moneyball with Brad Pitt, but towards about the 3/4 mark in the movie, he's talking to his teammates about their standings in the pennant. And he tells one of the players, he says, winning's, what's the exact quote? He says, I hate losing, Chevy. In fact, I hate losing more than I even want to win. And there's a difference. And this is incredibly powerful insight into the away motivation direction. Notice Brad Pitt glances over the glory of winning and trophies and prizes. Instead, he doesn't want to sit after a game knowing that he was the one, the owner of the team or the general manager, that was responsible for a loss. And so Brad Pitt is running away from something. And that's why the motivation direction, towards or away, will give you an immediate clue into how somebody thinks about life. So are they going towards something, or are they running away from it? And again, you ask this question, what's important to you about X? So I'll give you another example using money, which we all understand. A towards person would say, I want to make $1 million. The question would be, do you want more money in life? The towards person would say, I want to make $1 million because I want more freedom and I want to travel more. The away person will say, I want $1 million because I don't want to deal with a boss. I don't want to get up for a job, and I don't want to have an alarm clock. Now, the towards person may want those same things, but notice the key language. Don't and not for the away person, and I want for the towards person. So again, to sum up, carrot or stick, towards or away, this is called the motivation direction, and it gives you powerful insight both in other people and yourself for your true motivations in life. Thank you for watching.